Hello guys, welcome back to Poli channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update for 20 February 2026 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future, and mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website from Global Lab server at 20 February 2026 maintenance update. On this week Global Lab update, there are some class balancing for some class, like for warrior, that they just do some balancing for warrior main skill and succession, especially for his stamina restoration when using some skill, that they just change those stamina restoration to become not restore when using those skill, and also some any other adjustment for some warrior main skill following on this list. And there are also some changes for Warrior Awakening that they just add forward guard for this skill, and then they also just add super armor effect when using this skill, and floating effect from this skill just change only apply to monster only. And then for this skill, they just change stamina restoration will not restore when using this skill. And the same thing for this skill, that stamina restoration will no longer restore when using this skill. And for any other detail skill, you can check them yourself on this screen. And special for this flow skill, for Awakening Warrior, they just adjust PvP damage for this skill to become more higher compared than before. And then for Ranger class, there are some changes for Ranger Awakening following on this list, that they just change this flow skill to become cannot be used anymore during cooldown, and then they also just improve this 2 skill to become can combo with another skill with smooth animation during cooldown, and then special for this skill, they just change this skill resource consumption from stamina to become using MP, and when you using this skill, stamina restoration will keep running. And then for Musa class, there are some changes for Musa Awakening, especially for stamina restoration for these 2 skill that will no longer restore when using those skill. And then for Maehwa class, there are some changes for Maehwa Awakening following on this list. Either they improving buff for all AP for 10 seconds for this skill, added forward guard when using this skill, and also increasing PvP damage from this skill. PvP damage also just increase for this Maehwa Awakening skill following on this table, and then they also just fix this skill to become match its attack range with actual skill animation. And then for Ninja class, there are some changes for Ninja main skill and succession skill, that they just nerf poison damage from this skill following on this table, that they just reduce this poison damage half compared than before. And about any other 2 skill on this list, they just increase PvP damage following on this table before and after this change. And then for Seth's class, there are some changes for Seth's Awakening, especially for his defensive stance following on these 2 skill. Meanwhile for Scholar class, especially Scholar main skill, Prebis will change her defensive stance. And I think this is some nerf for Scholar class for her defensive stance, that they just lower its defensive stance tier for this 4 skill, either reducing invisibility to become super armor, and also reducing invisibility duration for this skill. And then some balancing also just come for Deadeye class, especially for Deadeye main skill, that they just change stun effect for this skill to become only applied to monster only, and then stiffness effect from this skill just change to become stun and only apply on first hit only. Meanwhile, PvE damage for this skill just got increased following on this table, but PvP damage still same as before. And then damage for this skill also just got increased for PvE, but PvP damage still same as before. And next for Wukong class, especially for Wukong main skill, that they just improve higher skill effect from this skill following on this list. And then some improvement for CC effect for this Wukong skill, that they just improve this knockback effect that previously only applied to monster only to become also apply for PvP following on this table. And for any other minor change for any other class following on this list, either for Dark Knight, Corsair, and Seraph class. Okay, next some improvement for Edania region, especially for hunting life skill. At least after this update implement, Prebase just update hunting life skill on Edania region that you can hunting various animal, either rock elephant, cliff goat, coralback crab, and golden leaf snake. And this is any new item that you can obtain from this Edania hunting life skill monster zone that you can hunting those monster using matlock and gathering them using butchering knife. And all this rare item you also can sell it to central market following on this price for lower and upper limit after this update come. And this is any item from this list. And following from Edania hunting life skill monster zone, you also can craft new furniture to get furniture buff following on this list, either for rock elephant, golden leaf snake, cliff goat, and coralback crab that you also can sell all this furniture to central market. And this is some preview for this furniture when you place it on your residence or manor wall. And special for this coralback crab, this is exterior furniture for your manor. And this is any crafting material to craft any Edania furniture that's shown previously. And then there are new Edania theme furniture that you also can craft it from this hunting life skill content on Edania region following on this list for its preview and its recipe that you can craft it after this update come. Okay, next some notice for change to some content update schedule, and this is mentioning about delay for any PvP content that Prebase already promised on last Scalpion Ball 2025, that previously Prebase already mentioned they will update it on February 2026, but do some preparation process. They will change this schedule for PvP update that they will notify us again the tell update schedule for this content in future. And once again they apologize for this delay to prepare better update on Black Desert World. Okay, next feature update is about Scraia Underwater Ruin Revamp. At least on this week Global Lab update, Prebase just introduced Scraia Underwater Ruin Revamp that they already promised previously, that this Scraia Underwater Ruin Revamp either upper floor and abyssal floor for this monster zone. And with this revamp, they also just change some name for the Scraia Underwater Ruin. Either abyssal floor, they just change it to become lower level. Meanwhile, upper floor still same as before. And this is detailed information for lower level this Scraia Underwater Ruin after this revamp. This is endgame monster zone that require 395 EP and 460 DP, or this is the tail EP and DP for this monster zone. And this is any main loot from this monster zone. And if you grinding on this monster zone, its trash loot will have price 107,900 silver for each piece. And if you're using Egris Favor, every time you defeating any monster, this is will consume 9 point Egris Favor to get more trash loot. And on this Scraia Underwater Ruin lower level, the main rewards from this monster zone, either you can get Tungrat Ring and Devouring Ring up to 3 level, you also can get special new crystal, Scraia Crystal, and also new Origin of Dark Hunger that I will show you on this week Global Lab update. And this is the tell new crystal from the Scraia Underwater Ruin after this update that you can get the Scraia Crystal as material to craft any type of Scraia Crystal following on this list. And this is any material that you need to craft the Scraia Crystal depend on its type. But don't worry, you also can get this crystal from central market if someone sell it. And I think this crystal is PvE crystal because if you using this crystal, this is will give you monster additional EP and also some CC resistant following on this table. And then for Scraia upper floor, this is the tell info for this Scraia upper floor monster zone that you require 300 EP and 400 DP as requirement to grinding on this monster zone. And this is any possible loot that you can get from this Scraia upper floor. And trash loot from this monster zone have price 23,540 silver for each piece. And if you defeating any monster on this upper floor Scraia Ruin, this is will consume 7 point Egris Favor for each monster to get more trash loot. And this is some note from this upper floor Scraia Ruin monster zone after this revamp. Either anything related with Alan Serbin landscape painting, anything related with Great Marnie support box, and some change for its weekly quest during this update implement. and they also just remove 3 daily quests from this monster zone and replace it to become weekly quests that you can get it from each monster zone, either upper level and lower level. And if you want to go to the Scraia underwater ruin, you can directly teleport to those area either from Familia or Ilia Island following from this NPC. And this is location either NPC Momo at Familia and NPC Sheila at Ilia Island that you need to hand over piece of the deep sea to teleport to upper floor Scraia underwater ruin. So by this feature, you didn't need to sailing and diving to go to Scraia underwater ruin area. Okay, next some improvement for Zephros Castle Monster Zone and Star End Monster Zone. They just changed probability to obtain some item following on this list, either for Zephros Castle and Star End Monster Zone, and I think this is some nerf for drop rate for those items because this is will reduce its drop rate compared than before. And then some title related with Serendia and Calpion Monster Zone just got chance to get those title to become you can get it from main quest other than defeating its monster following on this table. And then some update for Origin of Dark Hunger. Prybase just add new type of Origin of Dark Hunger item. This is new top tier Origin of Dark Hunger that you can get huge amount of file stack when devouring this item. That you can get this refined Origin of Dark Hunger from any newly added top tier hunting monster zone. And currently both of this item, you can get it from any Star End Monster Zone, Zephros Castle, and Scraia Underwater Ruin. And same as any other Origin of Dark Hunger item, you also can sell this item to Central Market. And this new refined Origin of Dark Hunger is divided into version, either small version and large version, that you can craft this final version from this small version. And you just need to collect 4 pieces this small version and process it on hitting processing menu to get final version that you can use this final version when you devouring this refined Origin of Dark Hunger. And this establishes number of file stack that you can get when you consuming this refined Origin of Dark Hunger, that you can get 52 file stack if you devouring this refined Origin of Dark Hunger using 100 file stack until 101 file stack on your Black Spirit, and so on following on this list. And maximum consuming this refined Origin of Dark Hunger, you can consume it until plus 299 file stack to get additional 1 file stack. So maximum file stack that you can get still 300 file stack. But if you consuming this refined Origin of Dark Hunger on lower file stack, this is will give you huge number of file stack from this item. And then Prybase also just mentioning about efficiency when you devouring any weapon or defense gear on your Black Spirit, especially for TED and pen level, but there are no detailed info for this improvement efficiency when you devouring those weapon or armor. That Prybase just mentioned, this update will implement at 25 February 2026 maintenance update on Korea live server and 26 February 2026 on any region server outside Korea. And then there are some updates for furniture life skill buff, especially when you processing coral stone backrep furniture, that you can get new life skill buff to get life skill mastery plus 100 point for 60-minute duration that have cooldown 10 seconds, that you can craft this buff using simple alchemy following on this material. And then there are some update item description for some crystal following on this table before and after this change. And then some quality of life update, especially to get some knowledge on Odelita, Attraction, and Land of the Morning Light, that its knowledge location will show some terrain effect following on this screen. But if you need any guide related to get any knowledge on Black Desert, you can check this special playlist that I guide you to get any knowledge on Black Desert World, that you can find this playlist link on this video description. And then some update for any NPC market on any major city, because previously any vendor NPC, you only can find it on large city like Calpeon. But after this update, any other major city also will get some NPC vendor that will sell any daily needs. And this is table list for any city that will add new NPC who sell any daily needs either on Velia, Hedel, Altinova, Valencia, Grana, Duvenkroon, Oderexia, Elton City, Musgar, Hakinsa Temple, Nampo Moodle Village, and Yukjo Street. And for any other minor fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all. Any future update that previous already announced officially on last Global Lab update at 20 February 2026 maintenance update. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, KaryaKarsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Doki, Snoods, Xoren, Avrilka, Familia, as Gold member. And also for all my Silver and Bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Poli channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, KaryaKarsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.